Okay, thank you. In spite of my telling you these sentences, it's always good to hear about you, even though you know about it, but somebody telling and then say, oh, that means we have done something good. So, good morning to all of you. Nice prayer by the faculty member, flowers, and young people. When I came to the university, I have one problem. I have difficult to differentiate between faculty and the students. That they all like to me. When I was just sitting on the dais, I realized that I'm becoming old. When I was younger days, I'm the other side. What Sarath was doing, I used to do. And I came to this university, they make me sit on the dais and make it formal. So maybe it's a reminder that I'm getting old. So maybe I can accept that. Yes, I'm getting old. I think, first of all, let me congratulate the FMC for taking the initiative in organizing this workshop or seminar. You all know that I worked, and she was telling about my tenure at IGCAR, where I was working in a research and we started the university. So the challenge that time was, how do I orient the faculty from research to teaching? So that was a big challenge. Then when you come to universities like ours, now predominantly concentrating on teaching, we need to orient them towards research. Not that research was not being done, but we need enhanced research here. So that's a challenge which we all taken up, and the new education policy emphasizes the importance of research. And I'm very proudly used to tell to the training school people where in Kalpana, the practicing engineers and scientists used to come and teach. That means if I'm going to talk about a steam generator, the faculty member has worked on steam generators and come and talk. So that means you carry forward the experience of working with technologies. I think that's what research would make. I know that FMC people are very crowded, schedules are there, but I would like to encourage all of you to somehow find time and then concentrate on research. And that is, this message is appealed to all the faculty members of our university. I think she briefly told, after my stint at IGCAR, when I came to NIAS, the domains of research I've chosen is not nuclear technology, but on science communication and risk communication. So 3-4 years I worked on communication. I'm sure I will not tell what I'm going to tell in my talk. I'll touch upon why it's important to communicate science and technology. And that is where I think the connect to the society would happen. So whereas the research methodology, how to do research is one thing which has to be taught, and has to be not really orient the people. And this orientation should happen when you're a student. Normally what would happen is that, we have a typical the time frames in the when you are young, you want to get good admissions. When you get good admissions, you want good placements. And when you got good placement, you want good salary. That means there always goes in that direction. So somewhere in all these things, you should also learn what you want to do. And if you go and ask 5 people who are satisfied people, never money was on the top for them. I think it is the ability to pursue what they like to do is what makes it here. So I'm sure as the students and those faculty members who are here and also those that are coming and joining online, please somehow find time to do things which will give you satisfaction. So the topic is very relevant in terms of orienting the faculty and research scholars and students about research. I'm sure that every student has to write a project, right? I think you have to do a project. You have to submit a report. That means that is the research, the starting of the research. So I'm sure that you will all benefit listening to be part of this seminar. And normally what happens is it's like a Kada Kalakshepam, I know they go to a temple, nice pravachanam would happen, and you feel life is very good, then go home and then start watching cricket match, and then your favorite team loses, then you lose the peace about it. So be attentive, listen to it, but carry on what you learn. From what you heard from the peers in this field, if not all, at least a few bullet points should be taken forward. Implementing your studies, implementing your research, I'm sure it will be very useful for you, whatever you pursue. Thank you, Sarath, for having me here. It's a very good distraction for me from what we have been doing. So whenever an opportunity comes, I definitely would like to talk to students and researchers. Thank you. And wish good luck for success.